In this video, I'm going to be showing you the best trading strategy for consistent profits. This is the exact strategy that one of Wall Street's finest traders, Peter Michael Tuchman, aka the Einstein of Wall Street, is using. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Segi Trades, and today I'm going to be going over one of my main trading strategies. So recently I've been using this strategy for a couple months now, and it has been really consistent for me. It's really simple, and honestly anybody can use it. I'm a scalper. I'm in and out of trades within seconds, minutes, whatever. This strategy really works on any time frame, honestly. I've seen it work on the 15-minute, 30-minute, on the 1 hour, on the daily. Honestly, any type of trader can really use this strategy. And it works. It works for me. I showed one of my friends how to use it, and he loves it. There's two strategies that I mainly use, but today I'm going to go over one of the main ones that I see more results with. What's oddly enough, I actually was watching a video by this YouTuber named Humble Trader, and she actually interviewed one of Wall Street's finest traders, and he actually mentioned the exact same indicator that I really use.
We use the exponential moving averages, the 15, the 30, the 65, and the 200. These show support and resistance in stocks.
Seeing that kind of opened my eyes to, it seems like I'm doing something right. I kind of took it from another strategy that I was using for some time, but I didn't really see any consistency in it. My strategy, I kind of based it off of it, and I saw that it started working. So I've used it, Wall Street uses it, my friend uses it, and it seems to be working. So I'm going to show you guys today exactly what this strategy is. So before we get into the strategy, I'm going to have some quick points on exactly what are the rules for the strategy. You can tweak it and adjust it to whatever metrics work for you, but this is what's working for me. This is all I've been using. I don't really move anything around other than these right here. So these are the simple rules for the strategy. So we're going to have a take profit of 45 ticks on futures. We're going to have a stop loss of 30 ticks. So this gives you roughly a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. Like I said, I'm a scalper. I'm in and out. I don't really have to wait for big moves. As long as your win rate is above 50%, you should be profitable. There's times where I would be right at 51% and I would still be up like 800-900 for a single day. So basically the indicator we're using for this strategy is going to be the 200 EMA, and I like to use it on the 3-minute, 5-minute, or the 15-minute. You can use it on whatever time frame that you wish, but these are the ones that I personally like, especially the 5 and the 3-minute. And I'm going to be showing you guys an example of the strategy. Take profits 45 ticks, stop loss is 30 ticks. And basically we're going to treat the 200 EMA as resistance or support. It's that simple. So let's get right into the video, guys. So here you have it, guys. This is basically the setup for the strategy. The red line is the 200 EMA, and we have nothing else on the chart but the 200. You can add whatever else you want just to as confirmation, but this is simply all I use, the 200 EMA. Sometimes I throw in the VWAP or whatever. So the way I like to trade it is if the price is above the 200 and it's going down to the 200, I will have a limit order right here ready to buy. And once it gets here, as you can see, it's at 540.75. It reaches up to 556.50. So roughly 15 points just off that one move. And if today was a beautiful day to trade this, because if you can see, 1 entry, 2 entries, 3 entries, 4. This one maybe could have been stopped out, and this one too, but potentially 5 entries. So let me go ahead and set it up the way I actually do. So let's say it's at 41, just as an example. As I told you guys, the stop loss is 30, take profit is 45. You can see basically got in, didn't get stopped out because stop loss is down here. It would have taken profit. I would have taken profit right here. I would have probably got in. I would have gotten in again right here on this candle. This candle right here. Would have gotten profits. Taken profits. Waited. Possibly could have gotten in right here. It's not exactly at the 200, but that's okay. Sometimes the more you trade this strategy, the more that you notice that it's not always gonna hit exactly on the 200, but it's just an area where it's more than likely gonna bounce at. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if this one got stopped out, just out of curiosity. So this one, it was close to getting stopped out, but eventually it popped right back up, and we profited off of that trade. This one, let's see, maybe this one probably would have been stopped out more than likely. This is obviously on the 3 minute, and the higher the time frame, the less trades you're gonna have. I'm a scalper, so I like the 3 and the 5 minute. So just so I can show you that it does work on basically any time frame, let's go in the 5 minute. As you can see right here, we would have been stopped out. Right here, we would have had a sell order here, just because the price is below. We would have a sell order right here, and then it would have dropped down here. So let me go ahead and set that up for you guys. So 30 take stop loss, and then 45 take profit. So basically, sell order right here, would have taken profits here, would have got in again right here, would have taken profits, would have got in right here, would have taken profits. Right here we would have stopped out. Right here would have been stopped out. And once you see that the price is consolidating around the 200, like candles are like closing and opening right at the 200, just be careful with that, just because right here, as you can see, they're opening and closing right at the 200. I usually like when price is down below or way above, and then it's coming to the 200, rather than taking these trades right here, which I mean can work, as you can see on the 3 minute. But yeah, so right here, maybe could have got in right here. On the 3 minute, you could see the trades a lot better, but on the 5 minute, we would have taken this one, and let's see, would have taken this trade and would have gotten profits here. Let's see if it would have worked out. So yeah, would have got in, would have gotten take profits by a couple ticks. But yeah, basically that's the strategy, guys. Let's see, let me show you guys. And I only trade this on NQ, but I've used it on ES and it works perfectly fine. You can also use it on SPY. I've used it on SPY's trading options. Options is a little more difficult, just only because it has to happen right away. Futures is a lot more lenient, where you can wait for the trade to play out. Options, you're gonna be eaten up by theta. But so yeah, so let's look at the 15 minute, just so I can show you guys that it also works on the 15. As I mentioned earlier, it doesn't happen as often on the higher time frames. That's why I usually use the 3 minute or the 5 minute. But yeah, as you can see, would have gotten in right here, would have taken profits. Would have gotten in maybe right here. This would have been a decent trade. Gotten up. It's not exactly at the 200, but it's around the area, so you would have been good, and then you would not have gotten stopped out. Here, you probably would have been stopped out, and here you would have been stopped out. So it's not the best on the 15. Well, it works on the 15. I just don't really use it too often. Like right here, it works. Let's see if I can find any other. So right here, it would have worked maybe twice. 1, boom, 2, boom. So let's see. And obviously, pay attention to the time of the day that you're trading it. I don't trade it in the afternoons. I usually trade it around after 10 a.m. and before 2 p.m. So just be cautious of news, because if news is coming out, it won't matter. It'll run straight through the EMAs. No strategy matters during news. So as you can see right here, boom, popped up. This is around 11 a.m. popped up in the morning, and then it trailed right back down. But yeah, as you can see, another trade right here. This is also could be like a little supply and demand trade. I don't really use supply and demand too often, but yeah, there's a couple trades you can use on here. If you go on the 30-minute, you can also use it as well. Let's see if so. Right here would have been 1, 2, possibly 3 right here, and then let me show you a good example of what happens. So right here, let's say you have a sell order, and it comes down here, you get stopped out, right? So now you want to see what it does. You want to see if it breaks over the 200 and then kind of comes back down and then pops up. That's exactly what it did here. So it closed above the 200 and then it popped right back up. As you can see, like, I don't really like the higher time frames, only because I don't really like waiting on trades too often. That's why I use the 3-minute and the 5-minute. That's what I see working the best for me. If you want to get a little fancy, you can also use, well, it's not letting me put it on right now, but you can also use the 30 EMA and use it just as the 200 EMA, but that one is a lot quicker, so you get more trades even if it's on the higher time frame. But yeah, guys, this is basically the strategy one of my main strategies that I really use. As you can see today, this was around 12-ish. So I took 1, 2, 3, 4, got stopped out here, 5, like 5 trades. There's a couple more, but by this time I was done. This is kind of like the dirty time of the market. Like, this is after like 4 p.m. and whatnot. So go ahead and try this strategy. Comment down below if you found any success with it. Just be wary of trading it while the market's really volatile, such as like news or like right at market open, only because like you'll get stopped out quite often if you do that. But yeah, just be careful. Make sure you give this strategy a try. If you do and it works out for you, make sure you come back to this video and leave a comment saying that it worked for you. I want to see if it helps anybody out there, you know. I suggest, this is not financial advice, but I suggest using like a paper trading account or something where you can kind of back test it for yourself. I've been using this strategy for a while. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody else. Definitely is one of my main strategies that I use, but I've used it so many times that I don't predict it's kind of like intuition. You can kind of see the pattern, like what's about to happen, just because I traded it so many times. I kind of basically have like a sixth sense to it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I have some banger videos coming up for you guys. I also have another strategy that I use, and I might pop it up here one of these days. So make sure you tune in for that. And as always, have a blessed day. Peace.